Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I got a bunch of Chicago Bulls news and some huge Chicago Bulls trade rumors that have been going around. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like on today's video, it takes a second, helps me out. And some comments and questions below today's video about these trade rumors that have been going around. Also, speaking of trade rumors, check out my last video if you guys missed it. A Bulls insider does expect the Chicago Bulls to trade Coby White in the near future. It's always fun to talk about trade rumors and topics like that, so definitely check out that video if you guys missed it. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into it because the NBA trade deadline is about a month away. The NBA trade deadline is February 10th. You know, these next 2 weeks are going to be crazy. I'm going to be posting every day, keeping you guys updated on any news and rumors. But before I jump into the huge rumor that's been going around and that just came out, I just want to give a huge shout out to DeMar DeRozan. Definitely let me know below today's video if you guys think DeMar DeRozan should win MVP. As of right now, I think it's a clear choice. I mean, look at what he has done to the Chicago Bulls roster, their record, everything that he has done. He's been playing his best basketball ever, in my opinion at least. Also, huge shout out to him. He has been named NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Week. I also truly expect him to win NBA Player of the Month for December. Dealing with all these COVID issues and injuries and stuff, he definitely deserves Player of the Month, Player of the Week, and MVP. And speaking of DeMar and the MVP case, you know, Lonzo Ball did talk about DeMar and that whole situation, and he said, I think he just believes in himself. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been a star in this league for a very long time, and that's what's even more impressive for me. You know, he's been playing amazing over these past few years now, and he's like 30 years old now, and now he's playing his best basketball ever on a whole new team. And Lonzo agreed, and he continued, and he said, and I think this is probably his best year to me. He's showing everybody that he should definitely be MVP this season, and I agree 100%. Definitely leave a like on today's video if you guys believe DeMar should win MVP, and some comments and questions below today's video talking about that topic. And for weeks and months now, I've seen many Bulls fans talk about how the Chicago Bulls should trade for Jerami Grant. You know, there's been talk about him, Harrison Barnes, Marvin Bagley. There's been so much trade talk surrounding the Chicago Bulls and adding like a power forward or trying to go all in to win a championship. And this article did come out from Bleacher Report and The Athletic covering this whole situation. And NBA championship contenders have been calling the Pistons about Jerami Grant, and the Chicago Bulls are included. You know, Detroit Pistons forward Jerami Grant is under contract throughout the 2022-2023 season, which likely doesn't exactly line up with the team's potential, I'd say, window as they rebuild, especially around Cade Cunningham. And according to James L. Edwards III of The Athletic, you know, he's an NBA insider and he's a Pistons beat writer as well, so he's really close with the Pistons and all that. And he reported that teams are calling the Pistons about Jerami Grant and how open he is. You know, Jerami Grant is only 27 years old. I'd say he's gotten better season by season. He's a very good offensive and defensive player in my opinion. And for this season for the Pistons, he's been playing very good basketball even though they are a rebuilding team. He has averaged about 22 points per game, 5 total rebounds, 3 assists, and a block a game this season. He's obviously the Pistons' #1 scoring option. He's a very good defensive player, and honestly, he's just a matchup problem in the NBA because of his ability to stretch the floor. And I'd say if the Bulls ever did trade for him, he'd be our starting 4. So he could space the floor, and he's really athletic and lengthy and a really good rebounder and defensive player in my opinion, so it made sense why the Pistons are taking calls on him. And according to this insider, the Hawks, Bulls, Pacers, and Memphis Grizzlies have been calling about Jerami Grant and are listed as potential landing spots. I've been talking about his name for a while now, but it's pretty obvious that the Chicago Bulls are interested. And let's be honest, the start of the season has really surprised me. You know, I really thought the Bulls were going to be really good, but not this good this quick. I mean, the Chicago Bulls have the best record in the Eastern Conference at 24-10. They're the first seed as I'm recording this video. And according to this article, they say Jerami Grant could help maximize this current window with 32-year-old DeMar DeRozan playing his best basketball of his career. And of course, Grant would give the Bulls another score next to Zach LaVine and Vooch with Lonzo Ball running the offense. So definitely let me know below today's video if you guys would want the Chicago Bulls to trade for Jerami Grant. Like I said earlier in the video, I saw many comments saying that the Bulls should trade for him, I'd say a few weeks back, and here and there I still get some comments. And let me just say, I'm 50-50 split on this topic. I really like Patrick Williams, who would more than likely have to be included in this trade. But I'm also down for the Chicago Bulls to go all in. You know, just like the GarPax days, they wanted to draft players and take their time and be patient. The Bulls really don't have that many more years, especially with DeMar playing MVP caliber basketball. Who knows how long he's going to continue to play like this? Who knows how long Vucevic is still going to be a walking double-double? You know, per The Athletic, the Pistons have also been very interested in Patrick Williams since the 2020 NBA draft, and I remember that. I remember there was a bunch of rumors about how they could have traded up for Patrick Williams, but the Bulls didn't want to trade back. I mean, even Stacey King on Twitter was talking about this whole situation. You know, a Bulls fan did say, I would hate to let Patrick Williams go, but man, this would be a lot of fun. Jerami Grant would look great in a Bulls uniform, and he asked what Casey's thoughts would be on this whole situation. And Stacey King said, in AK I trust, you know, he said, I trust the Bulls front office totally when it comes to decision making, whether they upgrade or stand pat with this current roster. And I couldn't agree more. I'm fine just keep waiting for Patrick Williams to come back, hopefully near the end of the season, or going all in to try and get that 7th championship. But after this tweet did come out about how teams are calling the Pistons about Jerami Grant, another NBA insider said that it really feels like Chicago is going to end up with either Harrison Barnes or Jerami Grant at the NBA trade deadline. And I've made past videos talking about both these guys. Definitely let me know below today's video if you guys would want the Chicago Bulls to trade for Jerami Grant or Harrison Barnes. I mean, the Bulls are obviously interested in Jerami Grant. They've been making calls to the Pistons. I mean, look at this rotation. Say the Chicago Bulls could pull off this trade with maybe trading, I'd say, Patrick Williams and maybe some draft picks. I'm not exactly sure what the potential trade would be, but this Bulls rotation would be scary, especially in the playoffs. I honestly see no weaknesses on this roster if the Bulls could get this done. But nonetheless, let me know below today's video if you guys want the Chicago Bulls to go all in by maybe trading Coby White or Patrick Williams to get another star on this roster. It's definitely interesting. There's been a lot of talk about this, and it's obvious that the Bulls are making calls to the Pistons. I truly do expect Jerami Grant to get traded at the NBA trade deadline. I saw the Bulls were interested. I saw the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are interested in everyone, though, but still. So definitely let me know below today's video your thoughts on that whole trade rumor that's been going around and that just came out. Also, let me know below today's video your guys' thoughts on DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. I believe they both should be surrounded around MVP talk conversation, and that's a great thing to have. When have the Bulls ever had 2 players in MVP talks? I mean, just one. I mean, it's been a while since the Derrick Rose days. The Chicago Bulls have been playing great basketball. I'm down for whatever our new front office does. I trust the Bulls' new front office so much. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel and the past few videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.